Morning. Right, let's get on with it, shall we? Question 1. Hello everyone, this is Bev at Clark and Vision. And this is my entry, as you'll figured from the title. This is my entry into Metal Mickey's 1,000 subscribers contest that he's running. Congratulations, Mike, on reaching 1,000 subscribers. It's a pretty brilliant achievement to hit that, I would imagine. Even if 700 odd of your subscribers don't watch every week, that's their loss, but whatever. But just congratulations. Basically it means your channel's a success. That's the way I look at it. So congratulations on that. And for this honour, I thought I would break out the Sunday best. Mike's pretty good at occasionally granting us a video with his dressing gown on. So here we are, Sunday morning, no frills, cup of tea, none of that cheap wine. This is proper British tea. There's nothing like it. So yes. Congratulations, Mike. Oh, hang on. My antivirus has just popped up in front of me here. That's not supposed to happen. So he's having a contest and you've got about 5 questions to answer. And I've pulled out a few albums here for these because there was one in particular where I could have had a field day with regarding boats, but I thought I better not pull out too many. We'll get started, shall we? Because this could take a while otherwise. So question 1 is, show the last album you listened to and an album you haven't played for 3 years or longer. Right, well, the last album I listened to was just on last night, which is this one, is Ambush, a Swedish new traditional metal band, and this is their second album, Desecrator, which I love. I think this is my favourite album out of the 3 that they've released so far, but they're all good. Ambush and Desecrator was spinning last night. An album I haven't listened to in 3 years or more. Appetite for Destruction. Question was when I'll ever put this on again, but I haven't listened to the album in a long time, and at this moment I've no real desire to go and listen to it at the moment, so I kind of know it off by heart more or less in my head. Appetite for Destruction. Question 2. Show an album you've never shown before. Okay. Now I brought out a record which I'm going to show, which I'm pretty sure I haven't shown before, but as a backup, I'll show the backup first, because I know I definitely have not shown this before, and it's this one, The Simpsons, Songs in the Key of Springfield. I got this ages ago. I think it came out in 97, so I would have bought it probably round about then. It's basically a whole load of the tunes and themes that you get from the show over the years up to this point. I've never shown that before. Let me just put that down there. But this, I'm pretty sure I've not shown this. I thought I would show this because this would be kind of interesting. This is my Iron Maiden Peace of Mind, and this is the limited edition picture disc series that they did, where you get like an OBI strip or an OB strip. One of limited edition of 8. Yeah, there was 8 of them. Heavyweight vinyl picture discs cut from original vinyl production masters and deluxe gatefold sleeves. So I saw this in HMV in St James Centre before it closed down many moons ago, and when I was still working next door to it in Register House. I was in one lunchtime, spotted this, and thought, oh, I can't resist. There was this, and I think the other one was Number of the Beast, and I thought, I'm going to go for this one. And so there's the gatefold, and there's the inside part of the. We'll be showing the other ones. This one is not a double disc. This is just a single disc. Some of them, I don't know if they came as double discs or not, but inner sleeve with the beautiful delicacy on the plate there. Lyrics and credits, and I'll show you the disc. It's one I obviously don't really play very often, but there is one side, which is absolutely cool. Is that Flight of Icarus, perhaps, maybe? And the Trooper classic on that side. So yeah, there we have it. I'll just bear with me while I put this back, because it's going in its nice poly-lined inner that I've got for it. I think these are, they're quite tricky to get a hold of now. Obviously, at one point it would have been cool to get the whole set, but, you're talking mega bucks to try and do that now, so that's never going to happen. But yeah, cool. So there we have it. Now, show an album with a fish or a boat. This is the one where I could have had a field day. I struggled more trying to find fish than I did boats, but I've got something that I think will qualify. So, first one is great whites. Once bitten. There's the shark fin. Now, we all know that's a fish, right? So there you go. The next one, this is just a fairly new album to me, is Elixir's Voyage of the Eagle. Now, interestingly enough, this has a boat and some fish. There's fish here, and that's like a shark, actually, the biggest one, and there's a couple of other fish swimming about there. These kind of other mermaid things or dead creatures, whatever they are. But yeah, there's actually dead bodies floating here as well. These are kind of like humans or something. But that's the shark, and there's the boat. So that covers both. Then I found this one. Again, it's another new addition to my collection. I have got the CD as well, but I thought I'd show the record because it's bigger. Stratovarius. Now, the dolphins, they're not fish, obviously, but there is fish here. There is fish here, a couple of fish there, and there's one there as well, and I don't know what the heck that is, something out the sky. Another fish down here, so there is fish on Stratovarius' Infinite. And now for the boats. I just thought I'd show some epic covers with boats. Of course, Under Jolly Roger has to go in there with a big pirate ship. Then another new one, Winter's Verge, the Ballad of James Tigg, another classic. There's two boats there, there's one. And another couple of vinyl records. We have Hammer King here, and Poseidon Will Carry Us Home. That's quite a big, menacing looking boat as well, ship. And last but not least, Leaves Eyes, Spirit of the Dragonhead. You can't get much more Viking looking than that for a boat. So there we have it. Question 4. Show an album with a left-handed player. Well, I could have a few others, but this one jumped to mind right away. And it's Thunder's Backstreet Symphony. Because I know that the guitar player Luke Morley, this is him here, he is a left-handed player. He used to swing his Gibson Les Paul, very a la Steve Clark-esque, low-slung. When I first saw him come out when this album was released in the 90s, you'd see the odd picture of him and crying, and I thought, yeah, he's the left-handed Steve Clark, blonde hair and all that. He had the kind of similar looks and stuff like that. So yeah, he is definitely a left-handed player. That's Luke Morley from Thunder. And that brings us to the most serious question. Well, what reason would you recommend my channel? And what reason would you put somebody off? I'm reading them down here. My channel. Can't be the same answer for both. Well, I would recommend Metal Mickey's channel because... Wait a minute. One, he's got the most fantastic fashion sense ever. As I say, you get the highlights like, you know, the dressing gown, you get a baseball cap now and again, you know, you sometimes get glasses, you sometimes don't. Just, you know, he's just an absolute trendy dude. So, but more seriously, he is very knowledgeable about the music, as are a lot of people in the vinyl community. I like his channel because just the general content. There's a lot of the stuff that Mike likes that I don't like so much. He does like a lot more of the heavier, extreme, some extreme and some kind of not so well known bands, to me anyway. But again, he also likes kind of stuff that is more in my ballpark. He's got a bit of a love for the glam metal, and he's rediscovering cassette tapes. Plus, now what I do like about his channel is not only does he show CDs, he shows vinyl and cassettes and DVDs. I don't mind him showing the DVDs at all. That's fine. It's music, you know, it's music DVDs, so it's all part of the same thing to me. But just really interesting, and his sense of humour, his individuality, and just his character. He's just quite a likeable and watchable guy. So. What might put people off or turn people away? To be honest, again, there's not a lot that I can think of, or anything really, that, you know, I'm not turned away, so there's not much to say. But I guess it would probably be the fact that when he is talking about bands or anything, you know, which is mostly bands, he's very to the point, he's very no nonsense. If he doesn't like something, he will tell you. If he doesn't like something a band does, he will tell you. And if he gets on his high horse, he'll throw in, you know, the odd foul language word, swear word or whatever. As long as that's not too much, I can deal with that. I will admit I'm the kind of person that if you get a bit free and easy with the foul language, I will lose interest in watching a channel. But because that isn't the case, and I am here watching, clearly he doesn't use enough of it, as do all the channels that I watch, to make me lose interest and go away, sort of thing. But you know, if you're a bit like me and you're not particularly fond of that kind of thing in general, that could be a factor. But it's certainly not enough to make me go running away or anything like that, because generally 99.9% of his content is general chit chat and talking about the album or the artist with substance and meaning and clarity and all that stuff. But that would be the two things. You know, just an example, he had a 2-minute video once, was it about 2 minutes, where he had a big rant about Amazon and their packaging for when they sent him something that he'd ordered, and he was in the car and he was absolutely furious. And you know, there was a few expletive words in there, but at the same time it was rather amusing, just the way he was just spitting feathers about the whole thing. It very naturally come over, and just in his whole personality was coming through. And yeah, you can understand the frustration when Amazon are just completely hopeless at times when they package something, like a record, a vinyl record, which needs care and attention, when they just toss it around like it's no big deal, so... But yeah, things like that. But yeah, that's probably it. He's no nonsense, to the point, no frills kind of attitude to certain things. But again, that makes what he is, his character. So it's all good to me, and I hope that works. So there we have it. And I guess I'll close for now, and I'm going to jump in the shower now and remove myself from the dressing gown, and I'll speak to you all in another video. By the way, Metal Mickey's channel is linked below. If you've not subscribed, then you should be subscribed, because he's a really good channel, and I'm assuming most of you who watch me will watch Mike anyway. But the link's there, and obviously if you want to check out lots of his videos, including the contest one, follow the link. Right, enough of that. I shall speak to you all later. Bye for now.